Next we will look at a split and strip method of the string object. So for this, these two are very useful, and is often needed when we are processing data from files, or if we are getting some data from the web. They are often not properly formatted. So in order to format this and process it, we often need these two functions. So let's have a sentence. So let's just call this sent for short, and we have our sentence. Let's have it until that, the quick brown fox. And now what we can do is we can split the sentence into words. So how do we do that? We can, if we want to have the individual words in a list, there is a very quick way of doing this. So we can say sent.split by space. So basically this split method allows you to divide up any string by whatever you put in here. This can be anything you like, but if we split any sentence by space, of course we will get the words back. So you can see that it gives us a list containing each word. Let's look at another example, but for this what I am going to do is quickly copy out a long sentence. So I'll go to lorem ipsum. So this is a website that you can go to where you can find long sentences basically, and I need a long sentence, so I'll just go there and copy that out. And now let's say long this is a paragraph, right? So this is a paragraph, and we will paste that in within quotation mark. So now that is stored inside the paragraph, and if we split a paragraph with periods, we will get the sentences, right? So let's do that. Caps lock is somehow. So paragraph dot split period. What this will give us is a list of all the with each sentence. So let's look at, let's save this inside a variable. Let's call this s list for sentence list, as that, and then let's look at the first element. So this is our first sentence, and what about the second sentence? Happens to be like this. So from here up to here. So try this with your own words, with your own sentences, and with your own so copy out any paragraph you like, and then try to split it and see if you can get the sentences out one at a time. But also keep in mind that this can be anything. So this is not limited to being space or something like that. You can split any text by anything, and this sometimes comes in handy when you are trying to process, let's say, a comma separated or tab separated value file, like processing Excel data or processing tabular data. This split method is often useful. There is another function that I would like to show you here, and that is the strip method. So let's say we have a text which is like this. Now we don't want all of that space. I mean, we just want A. But sometimes what happens is that if you import data from some external sources, oftentimes these spaces or period or next new line characters hangs out. So to get rid of that, what we can do is we can say text dot strip, and just like that we will have all of the external spaces removed. This works on individual strings, so this will, so if you have a text like that, it will just remove the space that is at the end. It doesn't care about the spaces in the middle. If you want to do this kind of cleanup, then you have to actually find one or more space and then replace it with one space or something like that. That can be done with regular expression, but it is a bit more complicated than what we are going for here. But if you have one line of text but have some extra characters that is at the end of it, you can remove them. So if we have, let's say, this, so let's get our so we have our sentence, right? We have our sentence, but if we want to that's just a small error in the typing. Yeah, you can see you can remove anything you want from the end of the sentence. So I just stripped Fox, and Fox happens to be at the end of this sentence, and so Fox was removed. If you do not put any argument here, then spaces and new line characters are removed. So these are often useful in handling text from, let's say, a text file. So when we learn about file handling and working with tabular data and all that, then these things will become very, very useful.